I've been doing research on uh, safekeeping wallets, and it just seems to me that you're able to break into. I've talked about a brain wallet before. It's just that the seed phrase that you give it, you don't you don't use common words. Uh, the hacker is always going to be trying to hack into you. And my idea was to have different languages to make up the 12 seed phrases. Now, if you have a lot of cryptocurrency um, under this brain wallet that I call they're not very secure. They can be hacked by. They can be hacked with a program that is able to do 70,000 and this was this video came out 5 years ago or so. 70,000, I believe, per uh, brute force attacks per second. I think it is. Can be per second. I think it is. That's a lot. That's a lot. And sooner or later, you're gonna get passwords for cryptocurrency stuff that's been stored in paper wallets or brain wallets. And all these wallets are not. All they need is a 12-word phrase, and they got your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency, whatever it may be. Um, and I have a wallet that I keep at home. I'm not going to say which one. It doesn't matter. Uh, and the seed phrase is not. It's something that a dummy would do. Something like envelope, switch, car, bat, mom. You know, very small words. Even though big words, it doesn't matter what kind of words or letters you use. Uh, then it's not sophisticated to today's standards, and I don't see really anything out there that's. I haven't checked anything secure that is not hackable. So if you keep your wallet at home, cold storage, you keep it in a closet or in a safety deposit box, you keep the phrase, it doesn't matter. The hacker can do a brute force attack and get to it. Dun 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 dun. With that said, it really makes me wonder if you really want to keep crypto in in cold storage because it can be hacked. There's people that say, I have no idea how they got into it. He hasn't used the wallet in months, and they took when I went to open it, there was nothing there. They took it all. Um, you can set a password. You can set strong words. You can set a different languages. They're vulnerable. They're not. Just because you keep the phrase at home doesn't mean that because these things are public. They're basically they're public blockchains. Anybody can go in there and start doing a brute force on the blockchain on the data, and until they find the correct seed phrase. So that's kind of scary. Uh, Keeping a seed phrase in your garage, or making these little metal stamps. No, 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 no. It can be hacked. And another thing, I remember this guy Vention MGTOW. He passed away, and he was a cheerleader for Bitcoin, and for people to get into Bitcoin. But he passed away, and his videos are still in the internet there. Vention, MGTOW Vention, and a fellow was a mechanic, and he started buying his Bitcoin, and he had a bunch of Bitcoin, and apparently he passed away, and I guess he passed it on to his father or sister or something or someone, and I don't want to. I only have so many viewers in this channel. I don't want to talk much about them, but you wonder if your if those wallets are really secure. Yeah, you have your own keys, your own wallet, and everything, but it's the it's in the blockchain. It's out there. Uh, Anybody can look at your transaction. They're not. They're public. They're public. So it can't be that. If it's public, they can browse, or they can try to force to look and eventually withdraw. Uh, it makes me queasy about cryptocurrency a little bit. Uh, Cryptocurrency, guys, is not something that you really want to get into. I mean, I do believe in it eventually. There's gonna be hacks out there. There's people working day and night, hacking as much as they can. Besides all the scams and everything, and all the exchanges that don't work and steal your money. Besides that, you got hackers out there. If you think you're keeping your passwords in your safely in a safe deposit box, or like in a lawyer's office or something like that, it doesn't matter. All they have to do is just hit the right phrase, and your Bitcoin's gone. Sayonara. Monero and Dash, I don't think it's gonna work either, or any of the private cryptocurrencies. Let's look at the market real quick. There's nothing to look at. It's just depressing. Ooh, okay. See, I'm the producer and the writer and the star, and Charlie's down there bothering me. This has got to be this chart here. It should be up here for at least 2 to 4 weeks to be able to say, okay, we're in altcoin season. We're still not. This was just this lasted about a week, and over here, this lasted maybe about 3 days or 2 days. This was back in April. That's not, it's not altcoin season, but I do remember the last time we had a jump like this, and they went down, and then we had another jump, and then they went down, and then we went up again, and then it stayed up here for a while. It came down and it came down, and then eventually they started coming down. It went up a little and coming down. We entered the winter, cryptocurrency winter. So that's what's going on with this chart. Let me show you. Bitcoin is it was down to 99,000 earlier. It's at 100,000. Market cap 3.64 trillion. Just about the same as the other last week. Exchanges 772. I thought it was 765 last week. That's another. I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust any exchange. They all suck. Max C is probably the only one, and maybe Kraken seems to be doing okay. Everything's red. Bitcoin Cash red. Everything's red. I did buy a little Bitcoin Cash and a little Litecoin the other day. I had about $3,000 left over from moving money around. I rebought it, but as soon as I bought it, it went all the way. But Litecoin was doing a little bit better earlier. We're still in the red. Everything's red. Nothing to report here. It's just a storm. Okay, we saw that. It went down 8,000. So I don't know. I checked on it at noon. It was down about 8,000. I just fuck this. Sorry. Screw this. I started doing other things, putting weather strip on the windows and so forth. Yeah, my MSTR option has gone down almost like half. MicroStrategy. I don't know why my MicroStrategy didn't shoot up the other day. It should have. XLM is up $1, 8 cents up 6 cents. Yeah, that's everything else is in the red. It's one of those days, and what's today? Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, that's all we have to. Grayscale Trust. Panic Not says Caesar gets crypto. Okay, guys. What can I say? It's not a beating. It's normal. It happens. You kind of. That's what when they were going up the other day. It's like, yeah, I don't like it. Sooner or later they're just gonna. And they do when something goes up sharply. Hopefully we don't drop as much and we retain and we go back. We have a little Santa Claus rally coming up maybe, and before the end of the year, and hopefully by January we start seeing better results. That's all I gotta say for now. Charlie, you've been a good boy today. He's been bothering me all this moment. He's been bothering me. The little guy. Like I say, I don't know what I'd do without him. There was something else I wanted to say. When I remember, I'll make another video or something. Okay, guys, take care. No despair. It's normal. I still believe in them, and sooner or later they're gonna pop. Hopefully, sooner than much later. Okay.